And he was in this question and answer with this pastor the other day, and I was watching the video, and he's like, so Pastor, what do you think, Pastor Tripp, so what do you think is the biggest form or force against the church, the problem in the church today? And I didn't know what he was going to say, but I was trying to predict it. I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe, bad theology. Maybe it's, the guys on TV that are naming it and claiming it, and all these old women in blue hair are sending them checks. Maybe that's the problem. I didn't know what he was going to say, or softness, or lack of prayer, or people don't know their Bibles like they should. He said one word, and I was just like, whoa. He said, pornography. Boom. Because the man, married or not, the man is the head of the house, the man is the head of the family, and what that means is responsible. Doesn't mean he's the boss. Doesn't mean he comes in and goes, you here and you there. It means he is responsible. He is held accountable for that household. That's what that means. Pornography comes in, and this man thinks it gives him a little taste of freedom, a little bit of joy, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But in reality, it creates a darkness in his life that separates him from ever touching anybody else again in the way that God wants him to, ever. He can't lead them. He can't look them in the eye. He can't pray for them. He can't share the gospel with them. He's completely cut off from his role, and that is to lead people to understand who the really good Father is. I was sitting with Vela today at the kitchen table. She was telling me about how she was praying. She's gotten, just in the last probably 2 weeks, she got a Bible for Christmas. She's been reading it every day. And she's just been talking and asking me these questions and talking about God. And she's like, Dad, I prayed last night that we would have church tonight, I was praying, Dad, that we'd have church tonight. And I was like, yeah, baby, that's great. And she said, because talking to God's just like talking to you. And I said, yeah. And I said, but God's a whole lot better than I am. Oh, believe me, I know. I was like, okay, good. You got it. You're good. You got it. Believe me, I know, Dad. Much better than you. But when you are involved with something like that you think is isolated, circled, compartmentalized, sectioned off, because you're not, it's not you. It's not really you. It's just, just this thing. It destroys you. It eats you alive. It removes everything you're to be sensitive to and makes you sensitive to the only thing you should not be sensitive to. And it just destroys you. That was just one example. And he said it was the biggest problem.